All right. Welcome, everyone. My name is Paula Phillips, also known as Journal Artista, and it's Thursday over here on the Journal Artista channel. Just do some business in a moment. This is a live show with a live chat. I suggested these long videos. You go up to the dots and you click 1.25 or 1.5 speed. That's what I do with all my videos. I'll try not to speak so fast. Me at 1.5 speed may not be able to understand me. All right, just do some business. Good morning, Anne. Nice to see you. All right, get that done. Get my sit down as I drop everything. All right. Good morning, Lisa. Hi, Therese. Hi, Christy. Hi, Jean. Do my chair. Oh, I gotta get these bottles of craft paint from under my feet. I'll wait for a few more people to come in and we'll have a chat. Thank everybody for being here. It's Thursday already. I don't know where the time, not just time, I'm so messed up on days. Like I was talking to you guys on Saturday about Monday being Member Monday, but it wasn't because Monday is not the last, this past Monday isn't the last Monday of the month. So I'm all confused of what day of the week. Hi, Cindy. Good to see you, my friend. Long time. Uh, so I had myself all confused, but it was good because I uh, I feel even better because I have the project done already. I had the project done a week early. So I went downtown on Tuesday. I had to go to the hospital again, and it was good. I got up super early. I was up at 5 in the morning. Went there, and I was back by noon. And my mom picked me up at the GO train station, and I went to go and get my prescription. Then she stayed in the truck in the car, but I ran into Michael's. And Michael's is open. I think it started opening, I don't know, this week or last week or whatnot. So I wanted to go in. What I needed, I was looking for a couple more of these bad boys because I'm still working on cleaning the drive side, the dark side of my room. And because my room here is so damp, like pretty much everything's going to have to go into plastic. So these were like $5.99 or whatever. But they had, I guess, during the shutdown for the past, few months, Michael's had the Michael's that's close to me here had new stuff. They had, look at this, my friends, distress oxide sprays. So you remember, even like, so the Jane Davenport, my Michael's had not got anything new in, like the Jane Davenport line. I apologize, my friend, my hands are super shaky. They didn't have any of the new stuff, right? And then so here we are 2 years later, finally they have the new stuff. And it's taken so long. It's the incredible ink is in oh my gosh, look how much I'm shaking. The incredible ink is in that plastic bottle. But man, so they had um and everything was 45% off. All the Tim Holt stuff and Jane Davenport stuff, ink, stamps, I forget. Anyways, 45% off. So these were set Canadian distress oxide for the three, $17.99 regular price Canadian. And then with 45% off, anyways, they were $10. I mean, I've got a list going. I wanted to buy a couple of oxide sprays, and a couple of the new Dina Wakley sprays, a couple things from, like, I don't know, Simon Says Stamp, or I needed some new Ranger stuff. But I mean, on Simon Says Stamp, they're like $5.99 or $6.99. The distress oxide sprays, $5.99 American, I think. So, anyways, I got three for $10 Canadian. I'm so excited. I've never tried them before. I didn't realize they came in the small bottles, like, the small, bottles, like the shimmer dilutions. And they had a couple different sets, but, I was on a budget. So I had a $50 budget and I spent $50.30. Hi, Tracy. Oh, sorry, I'm keep up. Hi, Devon. Hey, Patty. So last night, I better dust. I so they upped my medication again. I am so dizzy. And it's really weird because I'm not dizzy. Like I can read a book. Stationary stuff I can do. Last night I read Linda Berry's What It Is and Picture This, word for word. I took the What It Is, I took some sketch notes in What It Is. I just took these pages out of the book after I took some notes. I didn't take any notes on when I read Picture This. I have to go back and take notes afterwards. It was later at night and I was just wanting to read. So it's good that I can like read and draw and art and clean, but looking at screens and looking at like watching TV, or like I try to look at Instagram, just the scrolling, like it's so, I don't know. So my apologies, my friend. It's so hard. Welcome, Nash. Good morning, Anita. Those are nice little bottles. The Jane Davenport ones. So last night, and it's weird because I take the medication I take at night, right? It helps me sleep, all that goodness. So you'd think that I'd be dizzy first thing in the morning, but I'm not. I feel good first thing in the morning, and I actually feel really good. I end up and I get up early, like yesterday. What about yesterday? Anyways, I'm getting up like 6, 7 in the morning. I'm cleaning, I'm doing stuff, but looking at the computer, like my new computer, I haven't got my camera set up, or looking at my computer or my phone or anything on like the screen makes me super dizzy, my friends. So I'm trying to my apologies. Hopefully, I mean like the doctor said yesterday, right? They increased the dose. So I have to go back now in 2 weeks. So it'll be probably I don't know. I'm just trying to make it through, my friends. So I apologize. Like it's so hard to read. Like I'm frustrated. I can listen. It's even hard for me to watch videos, or like I don't know if it's the flickering or what that makes my eyes, and then because anyways, it makes me super dizzy. So I apologize, my friends. Hopefully only a couple of weeks. It's just until my body gets used to this new medication. Um I don't know. It's just it's frustrating. But in the background, I it's hard for me to look at screens and do computer work, but I can still read and I can still do, like it's weird because the medication says that the dizziness it'll cause is stuff like, you know, um, I do wear, I'm severely nearsighted. That's on my list of things to do, is to go to the eye doctor in the next couple of weeks as well. I definitely need new glasses. I am severely nearsighted. Like I can't, um, and I know my glasses are super scratched and everything, but I can't see past my nose clearly. If I want to read something without my glasses on, like almost has to touch my nose. It's like -7 in one eye and -6 something in the other, and astigmatism and all that. So yeah, I was last night. That's a very good point, Devon, because I was just thinking last night when I read these days when I'm trying to read, I take my glasses off, and I don't know. Well, my glasses are scratched, so maybe that's part of it too. But end up taking my glasses off. But but maybe, I was asking you guys the other day. It could be that maybe I need to get reading glasses too. You know what I mean? Like I was somebody had mentioned, I thought your reading kind of goes like little by little, but apparently it doesn't. Apparently, just one day you wake up and all of a sudden you can't read close up. Your nearsightedness goes. So I don't know. That's definitely a good point. But yeah, extended release meds also bother you more as the day goes on. It's just really strange. Like, and everything I do is online. Hi, Julie. But like I said, I've been working. It could be worse, right? It could be so dizzy I can't do anything. It's just screens are affecting me. So I've been able to read books, and I'm working in my journals here. I've been doing a lot of writing. Um, a lot. I've actually started. I was listening to Julia Cameron's The Artist Way again after 20 something years. I am 4 year older. Yeah, I may need progress. Exactly. I'm wondering, maybe I'm blaming on the meds, and maybe that's not what it is. Maybe it's my eyes. But But neurological, I mean, this is a mood stabilizer, which I've never been on a mood stabilizer for. Good morning, Debbie. So, like, I mean, right now it's kind of fun. Maybe I do anyway. So I have been doing work and cleaning and on all of that. I've been numbering my pages again. Look at this hot mess I got going on. I was coloring again with my Mr. Sketch markers and doing the spray and all that. So I'm just kind of prepping some of these pages in behind here. But I've been numbering my pages just kind of like when I was, not kind of, it's not kind of, it is. It's like when I was using a sketchbook in kind of this way where I date the pages. Like this is today's. I already did the today so far. Um, so in the past couple weeks since I started doing this again, like working in this comp book every day and writing and doing art, this is page number 49. 49 since June 13th. I think since this day, pretty much since I've been on my medication. Anyway, so I feel good that I'm doing art and I'm still cleaning my dark side of my room. I didn't do any of it yesterday. I didn't go over there yesterday because I was, but I'm still organizing. I'm still cleaning. I'm still doing art, and I'm really enjoying reading. Like that, Linda Bear. I read. Um, so what it is about writing, and picture this is more about the drawing aspects. But my word, like I've got like so many things that made me think. Right. Anyways, she writes the alphabet a lot, and I didn't realize why she writes the alphabet. You know, you see me all the time, the same thing, like I've done for years. Oh, rats! That's out in the living room. But she writes the alphabet because she believes in your mind, like your like creativity is also in motion. So if you're creative writing or drawing or whatever, it's important to keep your pen moving. Hi, April. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Artista family. Oh, I was so excited for Member Monday. My apologies again for the confusion of this past Monday. It wasn't the last Monday of the week. I was confused. I also took some sketch notes watching. What was I watching here? Oh, I was about morning pages again. So I've been trying. There's a looker kitty. I've been trying to do some, not Linda Berry, Julia Cameron morning pages, but it's like, I don't know. Number one, it's making my carpal tunnel. Like I'll write, and by that third page, right? Because Julia Cameron wants a third page. Like by that third page, uh, hi Pam. Um, by that third page, my hand is numb. So I was writing yesterday, and I was thinking to myself, wait a second, my hand's numb at page 3. You know, is morning pages. I'd be curious. Comment down below if you're in the chat. Have you ever done Julia Cameron morning pages? What were your experiences? Do you feel that it was worth it? Because here I am writing out longhand 3 pages, and if my hand starts going numb, I think I'd rather be I should be using my hands for drawing or painting or something. Not that morning pages aren't beneficial. I have to give it a chance for it to be beneficial, right? Thank you so much, April. Therese started calling it your Paula Wall. Aw, it is so much fun. I've been spraying more in the back. Like I said, I've got um Pam requested I talk a lot about how I'm spraying these books and with the water and this and that, over the last month, but I actually haven't done it live. So I think I'll do a membership Monday, not this Monday coming, um, but sometime next week when I'm not so dizzy, and I'll show you. You don't have to do a whole comp book like I just did the other day, and I didn't put everything on here, but I just did, these 5 or 6 pages. Probably needs a couple more sprays. But I just spray it like this so that, when I have a page like this, that's where I'll start titling it and writing. Well, I don't title, sorry. I date my pages like this one, right? So I had a little bit of something going on here. I title it, I do my little art to do checklist, and then I'll do something else there. Ah, she did read Julia Cameron many moons ago. Yeah, none of us are writing anymore. We spend so much time on the computer. Oh, I think. Oh, let me try to read. I have to get close to read this. The junkie daughter girl. Happy to see. Junking daughter girl. What was your Ustream name, my friend? Welcome, welcome. So happy to have you here. I know that it's so hard when you're Ustream, you forget. They so Anita thought morning pages were really helpful. Julie, when she first read the book moons ago, she prefers journaling in the evening. Patty's it just hurts when it address on an envelope. It's not just when it hurt; it completely goes numb. So I was writing yesterday, and I'm like, my hand, it's my hand was so numb at a point. It's like I can't even hold the pen anymore. It's falling. I'm trying to hold the pen, but my fingers are numb, so I can't even hold it anymore. I'm still writing, so I'm trying to, you know, be more. I'm trying to, hold my pen in different ways. So rather than like usually if I write, this is, I hold my pen like this. And very, you know, doesn't everybody write their name? If I'm testing anything, I write my own name. What do you guys write? Uh, so I'm trying to like, especially for morning pages, it doesn't even have to be legible, right? So I'm just trying to hold my pen in different ways rather than gripping it like really gripping it. Hey, Safia. Good morning, Melinda. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. I like Julia Cameron's books, The Sound of Paper, and she has a new book coming up. She has a lot of books. I was watching an interview of her on YouTube. I didn't realize she has so many books. I have The Artist's Way. I have one more, but I don't know if it was that one. The Sound of Paper. What is her book that has like I can visually picture it. It's like a field or something. I don't know, it's a cornfield. And doesn't it have like a bird here or something? Or maybe I am picturing The Artist's Way. Another is Writing Down the Bones. I've never heard of that one. By Julia Cameron? So, all right, back to this. So at Michael's, so these were 45% off. So I did get two. I got one set of the pinks and one set of the bluey greens. I bought one Jane Davenport Incredible Ink, the Fairy Floss, I think it's called. Yeah, the pink. And they also restocked the folk art color shifts. When I bought the first, 2 or 3 there, well, excuse me, it's been over 6 months ago now. They didn't have black, so this is Black Flash color shift. I don't know if it looks like it just has some type of iridescent something there. And I needed some new brushes. I think I need to. I don't think I know. I need to start taking care of the brushes I use for acrylic. I mean, not as well maybe as I take care of my watercolor brushes, but at least close. So I wonder, writing down the points. It's not that Kim Kranz. So I just bought some cheap Craft Smart brushes I like to use in my art journals for putting down gesso and whatnot. So I just had a little, and then I bought one. How much are they in the U.S.? I'm curious. So the Recollections ones, they're $5.99 here in Canada. So I mean, let me guess. If they're $5.99 in Canada, they're $3.99 in the U.S. These bad boys. Let me guess. Natalie Goldberg. I'll write that down. So I know I have lots of comp books on the go, but this one I am really, I started this comp book journal back in November, and I use at the front. There's lots of notes and stuff, but I'm adding different things like in the back of this book or whatnot. But I'm really enjoying like putting the journaling back in art journaling for me anyways. Lots of times you'll see some of my earlier pages I did a lot of writing, and then I just go back to doing just titles. But I'm really enjoying the combination again of words and art and something. Look at this. I mean, too much frottage going on here. Welcome, Miss Lady Diva. My apologies if I'm missing something. It's really hard for me. Oh, Melinda. Oh wait. Oh no, I see Melinda. Did the junking data girl say who she was? I'm just curious because on Ustream, right? Like we all, and I totally forgot. Tuesday was 10 years. I streamed on Ustream, so I'll have to do something good on Saturday. 10 years of streaming. So I'm really enjoying, doing a little bit of writing and a little bit of art uh in this book. Really, really enjoying it. I like this whole dating the pages and everything. I did that in a sketchbook and I felt that I really enjoyed it, but there's something about a comp book, the size, and you know what? Simon and I were discussing comp books the other night, and he made the good he I always thought, well, it's true. Like in Canada growing up, we didn't have comp books. Like everything was about binders and binder paper, right? It was all loose leaf paper. So in Canada, growing up, all I would see were comp books on TV. And I've said this story more than once, but so I thought it was like Saved by the Bell. But Simon made a good book. It wasn't. It was what is that show called? It had the guy, and it was based in the 70s, and the girl's name was Winnie. The Wonder Years. And the Wonder Years, and I'm like, yeah, I remember all the time they'd be carrying around. So, anyways, we are obsessed with comic books because we couldn't get them, and that was just like I just loved them. So I don't know if it's the size, probably all of the above. So I'm really enjoying working in this comic book and doing art and writing again. Hey, Kathy, good morning. So I'm really enjoying this. So not everything is done, and it's the same way, right? Some pages are done, some pages aren't. I may go back and add something here. I may not. I really am. I mean, I'm working in other books too, but this it's fun working in this format. I just love my book. I brought it downtown, but I didn't do anything in it while I was downtown. I just read. Yeah, and I think that's a thing, right? Comp books in the U.S. have been around forever, and that's why I was so obsessed with them because I saw it on TV growing up. But now you can get them. I shouldn't say everywhere in Canada, but they're definitely more. I don't know if they're using them in schools necessarily, like kids or whatnot. But I mean, we were all about. For me, growing up, everything was either like cahiers, they called them, or like if we had to write a report or whatever, they were in duotangs or binders, right? Like trapper, note totes. Well, we call the one that I had was a note tote, but I think in the US maybe we call them trapper keepers or something. Oh, you thought it could be in the 60s. It could have been in the I can't remember. I haven't watched it in years either. I love the Wonder Years though. I did. I watched growing up. So the oxide sprays, that's one thing, because I'm not watching very many videos. And I wonder if that's why. Like yesterday I got up, I watched Kathy Berg's recording yesterday, and I mean I wasn't watching the chat scrolling makes me dizzy, but I was just watching. It was okay, but it's so strange. Oh, I love College Ruled. And I think that's why I actually just bought a new one off of Amazon. I placed an order on Amazon. I bought 3 things. You guys be proud of me. No, I'm sticking to my budget. Um College Ruled. I think it's because growing up, or all the paper that we used uh that I used anyways was always College Rules, right? All the 3 ring 3 always college. I just like the way I write, like my writing, I guess because I use college ruled for so long that my writing fits perfectly. So when I get a wide ruled, is this one wide ruled? Yeah. Like if I'm writing, because I've been writing a lot in my books here. This one is from Z Dollarama. But I like fine tip pens, so if I'm just writing, like, I don't know, I feel like it's lost on the page. Like I could write twice in that thing. So I bought a Top Flight on Amazon. It's out in the living room. It's not here. I think it was made by Top Flight comp book, college ruled comp book. This one's college. This one's college ruled. It just fits my writing. Fits my writing. But of course, reading all the Linda Berry, she writes in, she writes bigger. Actually, I watched while I was reading yesterday. I can listen. So I was listening to a video interview with her, and she was asked, I don't know if you've do I have a Linda Berry book in here now, or are they all out? But I don't know if you've seen, but some of her, oh yeah, here's blabber blabber blabber, my next one to read in the series. Oh, this one is more, let's see. Oh yeah, so basically she was talking about, Linda Berry, she mixes cursive with print, right? So I for myself, I thought about that. I'm like, why is she choosing some words to be in script, some words to be printed? And for me, I always write in script. Like my natural, if I'm writing something, I turn to script. But if I want to highlight something, I write it in type. Like I'll print it in usually caps or something, but usually I print if I want something to stand out. So anyways, I always wondered to myself why sometimes she does that, and sometimes I always wondered, like, why is she choosing to print that word or write that word in script? Anyways, I watched an interview yesterday, and she said basically that she just is bored. If she's writing and she's printing every once in a while, she'll add in a script word just to make it look, just for the look, or so that it doesn't looks the same, but it's not to emphasize any particular word. And she had said that people had written or wrote, people had wrote papers, university papers and stuff on on why she chooses which words to print, and and which ones she uses a script and why. But she's just like, no, I just was bored and I'll just change it up. There's no reason. Good morning, Jamie. Hey, Pam. Hey, Kathy B. I watched a recording yesterday. My apologies again about Tuesday. I wasn't able to go down till Monday, so I had to do it on Tuesday. So I was down, and I needed to get, because it poured on Tuesday. We had some thunderstorms, so I was like, I got up at 5 a.m. I was there and back by noon, and then I spent some time with my mom. You see, that's a thing, like writing. I was just thinking that. I was just taking notes when I was reading What It Is yesterday. When I was taking notes, I thought to myself, they're not teaching script in school. Like, can people even read my writing anymore? 20 years from now, are people going to be able to read what I wrote? Maybe not. Doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't even matter. I'm just going to continue to write and continue to use script. I find it's interesting. I was watching somebody else the other day where he was saying, like, if he needs to write something fast, he's going to print it. And I'm like, that's strange, because if I'm going to write something fast, I'm going to use script because it's like a flow, right? But for some people, they're just used to printing. Anyway, did I finish all my thoughts? Amazon. So I did buy that one comp book. It was $5 there, in Canada. I can't get a comp book for under $5. $5 isn't bad. I shouldn't complain. I spent $30 on one journal, so I shouldn't complain about $5 for a comp book that will last me months, right? But I also bought. Yeah, 50 years from now, they'll need a Rosetta Stone to translate. This is made by, I bought it off Amazon. It's another roll, like, Kathy and all you guys, and Patty and everybody, Shauna and everybody's got me buying all these papers to use on my deli plate. This one actually just happened to pop up in my recommended. Like, we recommend this for you. It is, it is Bien Fang Canary Sketching and Tracing Roll. This is 20 yards by 12 inches. It was $7.50 Canadian for 20 yards. 7.50 Canadian, so it's probably like $5 in the US. Bien Fang. I know, Julie. I hope that some people are practicing. Do you have this? But I had to buy it because it's yellow. So now I have brown, I have craft, green, and yellow. But this is thinner. I actually, for some reason in my head, I thought it was going to be a little like the masking paper. I didn't think it would be. I mean, I don't know why, because it's tracing paper. Hello, tracing, it should be translucent. But that'll be fun to see how that works on the jelly plate. This must be used for sewing, because I got, after I, got it, like all the recommendations under it was like sewing chalk and like different rulers and stuff. So it must be for like, people must be using it for dress patterns or something. And the last thing I treated myself, it was on sale for $38. Well, Simon treated me. Is you guys, I have been loving the frottage so much. I needed. It looks great with black and white. Oh, I can imagine. Good morning, Eileen. Your brother's engineering prints everything. It looks lovely. Oh, yeah, I like the look of printing too, but you bought the same paper and it was only $5. Yeah, it's a great color for mark making and collage. Oh, no, what else? What else, Kathy? I find that one on my own, but what else do I need to buy? Anyways, these were $38. I thought that was on Amazon. I think it was, I don't know if that was a 15% off price. Anyways, but I bought the 48 set of the Prismacolor. Whoa, look at this. What is going on here? It looks dirt. Hold the fort. Look at this. Is this silver? I don't even know if you guys can see. It's not going to show. It looked dirty. It looks like, look, it looks like it's got a chunk cut off. These have a funny smell. Let me take a whiff. I don't like it. I guess this is the smell of the crayon. And I guess without the core, without the wood, they smell kind of funny. Look at this. Did somebody use these before? No? I mean, these art sticks, I mean, I think they have a hard time sometimes making them. Like, look at this bad boy. She's got a crooked problem. Same as this green. Like, so they definitely have problems, I think, when they make them sometimes. Anyways, I could not help myself. This is a silver. Let us try a frottage with this. I'm just going to use this Julie Faye Fan Balzer stencil because it's there. Ooh, it's silver. That's why it looks funny. Ooh, can you see this? Wait till you see this, my friends. But seriously, I'm really, and actually I'm, Prismacolor art sticks, 48, the set of which is their largest set, I think. $38 Canadian. That's pretty good. They're woodless, Prismacolor art sticks are the woodless colored pencils. So that's the same as a colored pencil, just doesn't have the wood. So they're not pastels. Well, they don't break. These aren't the new pastels. Remember, I got confused last time between the Prismacolor new pastels and art sticks. New pastels are more of like a chalk pastel. They're a harder chalk pastel. This is the wax, wax-based oil. Not oil, excuse me. Wax-based colored pencil. So it's just the core of a colored pencil. So they aren't like, I'm not going to try to, well, you know what? I can, just for you, Eileen, I'll try to break one. Not on my new set, because I have my, no. I just dropped one. All right. And like I said, look at this. See, I've been using these ones, my friends. I've been using them. I'm going to look at the red. Yeah, the new pastels will break, but you can sharpen these, I think. Well, maybe I wouldn't want to sharpen. You would, I guess, if you. Why would you sharpen them? You just use your regular thingy-me-do. All right. Let's see. What color should I break? Orange? I don't use orange very much, so let's see how much strength it takes. Oh, well, that actually broke pretty easily, but not like good morning, Shauna. So they're easily broken if you're intending to break them. They're not I use them on the side quite a lot. I have had no problem. But the 48 set, I didn't realize had some metallic colors. So that's just over a stencil. Little silver. But I was pretty happy. 48 for 38 Canadian. Pretty good. Silver, and then they have gold too. I was thinking about, so I have I've had this set for so many years. I was wondering, hi Gail. I was thinking about taking the old ones out of here. Like I'm going to be using this set, right? So so now I have a couple that are duplicate, like the white. Should I put the old whites in here and put the new ones in here? You know what I mean? Like, do I really want to have two partially used ones? Does it even matter? I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I put the old ones in here and then store these ones that have been used? Or, the same with my Prismacolor pencils. I have a 24 set that I keep in the living room and sometimes I'll take it with me. Like yesterday, I took it downtown in my pencil case or whatnot in case I wanted to use it. So maybe, sometimes if I have duplicates, I'll use one for like travel and one for, maybe I'll use this one. I should use this one for travel. I'm making a new thing. When it's beautiful out, like I talked to my doctor about this. I need to be going to the lake. I need to be taking a walk by myself and sitting out at the lake or with the dogs or whatever and sitting by the lake. Ooh, so I'm excited about those. So that's my little haul. I just bought things. Well, I should say, yeah. I needed these. I did need some brushes. I promise I needed the brushes. And the Distress Oxide sprays, well, I need to try them. So I didn't watch any videos yet. Devon votes for travel. Kathy votes for travel. And Eileen says use the used one first. Store new duplicates. Irene, that's what I was thinking too. Store new duplicates. Hard to know, but I need to go to the lake. While it's still nice out, while every day she's like, you need to connect with nature, not just getting out of the house. I don't have to talk to anybody, right? Like I can just go outside and go sit by the lake. So I didn't, because I was feeling dizzy yesterday, so I can listen to videos. It's hard to watch. So I haven't watched any videos on these oxide sprays yet. Other than maybe like what I would have seen him something on from CHA or Creativation or whatever the heck they call it these days. If only Michael's carried the Dilution sprays, not Dilutions, the Dina Wakely ones. Although I was watching you, Kathy, yesterday, Kathy Berg, and you had those ones that were clogged. So, this one is Peacock Feathers. Are you supposed? Does it have directions on it? First, let's look at the direction. Oh, I did, Kathy. They were at Michael's. Finally, my Michael's had something good. I was shocked. I was shocked. Like I was saying, I was ready to not ready in a couple of weeks. Like I'm writing a list of a couple of some of the new Ranger products. Ranger's released a lot of new things in the last 2 years, so I just wanted to buy a couple colors of each ones. And distress oxide sprays were one of the new things that I haven't tried yet in the past couple of years. So I was ready to, Simon Says stamp. They're $5.99 American. In Canada, these were normally at Michael's $17.99 Canadian, and they had a 45% off sale. Not a coupon. Well, I mean, I had a coupon, but for the 45% off sale for them. So I got 3 for $10 plus tax. Oh, shake the side. I was just gonna ask that, Eileen. Are they like the Dilution shimmer spray stuff where they say you're not supposed to shake it up and down? All right, let's read the instructions. They were on sale. I'm telling you, $17.99, and they were 45% off. So I was able to get 2 because you didn't have to use a coupon because it was already 45% off. And they had a couple colors, but like I said, I'm just trying. I only a couple things. So what does it say? May irritate eyes. Okay, so we don't need to look at the safety precautions. Shake well side to side. Spray directly on porous surfaces. Mist water reactive formulation with water to enhance oxidation and mottled effects. Clean spray nozzle after each use. All right, my friend. Paper matters. But you got to test stuff. You also have to, paper matters, but you also have to test stuff on things that you're going to be using. You know what I mean, Bern? I think I'm going to try it right on here. Let's see what happens. Let's get the one that I opened. So, what the hell did... Excuse my language. What the heck does side to side mean? You don't have a Michael store near you, Irene? All right, let's just see. Well, spraying it on top of something that's super similar, probably not the best idea. Let's spray it down here, see what happens. That's almost exactly the same color. So I just got a little spray. So it looks like that. It looks very, very similar to that color. Oh, look at this one's already drying funny. Well, funny's not the right word. It's already oxidized. Look at that, my friends. It's like chalk. Devon says, I always hear Janet in my head, wipe his little nose when I use sprays. So it all... I was looking at the chat and not what my camera was doing. So this one, we could let's just hold it here and watch it dry. I'm just kidding. Oh God. I can't even look at my own screen right now. It's making me feel a little dizzy. All right. So I'm going to watch some TV. And what about you guys in the chat? What is your favorite way of using the distress oxide sprays? And if I spray water on it, more chalk, Pam tells me. So good to see you, Pam. Went to Michael's Tuesday and I purchased... Oh yeah, I know. They've got alcohol links there too, Miss Lady Diva. But I didn't buy. I had a $50 budget, and I was very, I definitely need my black color shit. I was. Anyways, they did. Now, what I could have, but I was in Michael's, and my mom didn't want to go in because of the virus and everything. That's understandable. So she didn't go in. So I was also trying to be a little fast because she's waiting in the car. But what I had to go back because they had alcohol inks, like shimmery ones. What do they call them? Pearls? Did they call them pearls, guys? Pearls? But what is the type of... Okay, so there's mixatives, pearls, and what is the other one? The one that, like, when you can make nice geodes. That it's not the mixatives, but what was the name of the other ones? That when you... It's like leafing more than... I can't remember, but I was looking in front of the display, and a lot of actually Michael's was pretty busy. So a lot of stuff was sold out. So I was trying to read the labels to see if they actually sold that stuff. Alloys. Thank you, Debbie. The pearl inks are harder to move, and it's just alloys. So it's not the pearls are not what I was looking for. It's the alloys that I want. I don't think they had alloys there. But I almost bought the one set that had rose gold. It had a shimmer in it. It had three different types. So this is still. So do you before you put water on it? So it's drying opaque like chalk. So do you add the water before it's completely dry or afterwards? Debbie is our AI queen. AI. Alloys or alcohol? Oh, alcohol ink queen. Oh my God. Yes, I'm not they even had the alcohol ink like the tray thing Tim Holtz used. I didn't buy it though. But it was good to see that they had more alcohol inks there. I could get some of the newer colors and whatnot eventually. I'm just glad to see they had new stuff and then they moved everything around. I was excited. Like the Jane Davenport, they didn't have any of her makeup. I wonder if she stopped making them. But they did have the power pastels there. Uh some of her when I say new stuff, I just mean new from like a year and a half ago that it doesn't matter, Pam tells me, whether you spray whether it's still wet or not. All right. Probably not the best page to test this on because the other inks and markers I got going on is the whoa, similar colors. Oh, look at that. All right, let's see what happens. Dang it, I sprayed it and of course it went right down the crack. All right, distress oxides, do your thing. Well, what color is this? Because what I can do I have peacock feathers in regular distress oxide spray? What do you guys think? Um, and because I did some work on my broom, I can easily find them. But look at that. The first one I picked up was peacock feathers. How? All right, I'm just going to close this page. This book has, well, we'll just do it over here. And again, this isn't probably the paper you'd normally use, but because I do so much of my art in this comp book and continue to want to do it in this comp book, that's why I'm playing in here. All right. How is that possible? I did pick the right one, right? Peacock feathers. Peacock feathers. Do you see a difference? Man, sorry, my camera. Doesn't that look pretty bright compared to? I don't know what my camera is showing because this peacock feathers definitely looks more green. This looks blue. Let me see if I can find my distress. I'm finding the ink pad. That's cracked pistachio. Mermaid Lagoon. Maybe I don't have peacock feathers and distress oxide. I don't have peacock feathers and distress oxide. And the regular distress pads, they're behind something I can't get. Look at how this is pooling in the buckleage. The buckleage is of my page. I know, but this is, oh, it's a distress. The ox, now it dries. It's definitely looking more color, more similar. I don't know if you guys can tell. Drip some water on the color. I love how the green is pooling in here. Let's see. We'll do some splots over here, some over here. I made a, oh, look at a mess, chalky mess with this stuff. Let me see if I can drip this. You can see the color, very interesting. It's definitely chalk, like it's moving around and stuff. Like it's like, I love those like little drips and drabs, and like you can really see the chalk move. So I'm definitely, when I feel better, I'm gonna have to watch some Timmy videos on his distress sprays. Or distress oxide sprays, I should say. This poor paper. This poor paper. I don't want to close it. All right. Well, I'm going to try different colors. What I'm going to do. This one is Mermaid Lagoon. I wanted to see at the Michaels. They had a couple of the Finnabar products, but not those rubs that you guys keep talking about. That Eileen is she didn't have any of those. They had like her mediums and stuff, but not any of, what are they called again, Eileen? It's like Rub and Buff, but it's Finnabar's product. All right. Side to side. This side to side. Let it dry and then splot with water. All right, we shall do that this time. That was pretty big, pretty bright. And we'll just get out one from the other set. Tim Holtz Distress Oxide Spray is a dye and pigment ink fusion that creates oxidized effects when sprayed with water. To use, shake well side to side before ensure the dye and pigment ink fusion is mixed thoroughly. Spray directly on porous surfaces. Mist water reactive formulation with water to enhance oxidize and mottled effects. Clean the nozzle after each use. Right, abandoned coral. Now to clean more on the dark side today. Don't forget to wipe its noses. That's hard for me to remember. Almost never. I almost never remember to do it. But like Kathy and Debbie were saying, well, I guess it wasn't yesterday. Yesterday I was watching it, but they were saying it on Tuesday. Kathy B bought some backup sprayer thingy-me-doos for the Dina Wakely ones, and Debbie had said that even if you have a spray, like while Kathy Berg was using it here on YouTube, she took the lid off, the clog lid, put on a new one, and then Debbie made the good point that you just put that old one, the one that's clogged, let it soak in the sink for a while, and then that one will be your backup one. So it's good, like it's good to have the backups just so that you don't have to stop creating when you when you find one that's clogged. That made sense to me. Bye, Melinda. Have a wonderful day, my friend. Snot wipes. All right, abandoned coral. Ooh, that's bright. I mean, I love the chalkiness because the chalkiness of it will make it opaque, right? So technically, all right, I'm just gonna let this abandoned coral dry, and it's gonna merge with the mermaid lagoon or whichever color I was using there. Let me just see something. Oh yes, I forgot. My cat, my lurker kitty from Saturday. I added. I can't find it. Still never finished that page. Shocker. I thought it was at the back of the book. Lurker kitty is hiding. Oh, there he is. So I did add more blue to the lurker kitty. So remember I was added a blue there and whatnot. I probably need to add white again into these colors or in the lurkers here in the R's. But I outlined him with the blue Posca. So I think it looks better. Maybe not my best page ever, but I like it. I think it looked better. Definitely, if you remember, when I left off on Saturday, there was no blue. So I think the blue on the lurker kitty helped him stand out a little bit more. If I were to do this page over, and I mean, that for me, that's sort of about, why I love art journaling so much and why I do it and why I don't worry too much about results is that I can look at this and learn from it, right? Okay, so I chose the wrong, maybe wrong's not the right word. I could have chose a different different sheet or piece of paper or whatever, a different pattern to cut this cat out. I think that's the problem. She's blending in too much, right? Like she looks exactly like the same tonal value of all the other things around, but Kathy says that the Dina Wakley sprays clog less than other acrylic sprays she has used. You have 6 colors and you'll stop at that. I want to get some Seth sprays. So my thing, I was thinking I was going to get 3 colors. I was going to get 3 colors of the distress oxides because like I said, I was out of the game for 2 years. So all the Ranger has all this new stuff. So I was going to get 3 oxide sprays, 3 Dina Wakley sprays, maybe 3 Seth sprays. I was just going to get 3 colors, like 2 similar colors and a contrast or something like that. Now it's camouflage kitty. Yeah, that's right. Well, I guess it's kind of true. It's, lurkers are blending in with the background. That's okay. Well, maybe it goes then. Maybe it goes. The lurker kitties are blending into the background, all happy. So it wasn't too bad in the end. I enjoyed it. I like this page. It's still, like I said, I'm smiling right now just looking at it. Like, I want to draw. I was just thinking this last night when I was reading the Linda Berry stuff that she draws um the same images over and over again, right? And or her go-to images. Uh, I was just like, oh, maybe I should be drawing some of these lurker kitties of my own, simple cats like that, and see what comes out. See what comes out of my pen. And I think what else? What else did I have to say? Take a drink of coffee and then maybe think about it. That's right, Rhonda Jenkins. If the cat is a lurker, he doesn't want to stand out. Very true. Seths are Alidine Eyes Ink Dye Spray Ink is a concentrated, highly pigmented, water-based ink for porous surfaces. Debbie knocked over one of those Deco Art Media sprays that completely clogged. With the, oh no! All right, so now it's almost dry. They're telling me to add some. Oh look! Now that it's dry, look what happened. So see how it's still a little bit wet there? How the color is pooling? Because my comp book pages, remember in this book, like I've been working on it for months, so the pages are lumpy bumpy. But see how when it started, it was all dark like that, like this area here, but it's now all dried, or pretty much dried back to its original color. Now you can really, I don't know if you can tell on, I was going to say on TV, on the screen, they definitely look like similar colors now. When I first sprayed it, I'm like, wow, that looks blue and that looks green. But now that they're dried or pretty close, now I definitely see that there's similar colors. So I'm just going to wait till, is my heat gun plugged in? Nope. My heat gun's not plugged in. So let us spray a little bit there, see what happens. Maybe it's hard to see with blue. Again, I'm using comic book paper, so. Oh, and the last thing I bought, I don't even know if this was the right. This was $6 cheaper than the Yasumoto one. So I don't know. This one was, it's from Amazon, it was $20. So why it would be $6 cheaper for the same? I don't know if this is good. Any of the Sumi ink experts in the crowd? So that's what it looks like. I don't know. I don't know if it's good, bad, or ugly. All I know was $6 cheaper than, I think it's Yasumoto. I forget. I don't know. Hopefully this will work. I mean, it's just for me playing around with. So I don't need the highest quality stuff because, you know, but I did need a little bit more. So I don't know if I can see what's happening here. Just because of maybe the way the, oh no, I can see it. Oh, it's doing funny things. Let me see if the camera can see it. Maybe not. It's pooling. Oh, that's why I brought that book out, because I wanted to see. Because of the chalkiness, it should be opaque. So if I put it over a background, let's try. So this is back to the peacock feathers. Let's see how it does on top of this. I'm just going to use the same stencil because it's here. Right? Because it's a spray that's opaque, shouldn't it be nice on top of something? I'm just throwing this in my book here somewhere. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave that one. So this is the oxide spray. Go back. I need to get a different stencil and try the regular peacock spray down here, peacock feathers, and see if I see a difference. Where are my stencils? Where is, drink some coffee, Paula. How could I have lost my box of stencils? Is it behind my computer? No. Oh, well, I'll just go back in my journal, I guess, and take out the one that was that I just used. All right. So down here, I'll just spray the regular Distress Spray stain, not the oxide one, and see if we see a difference. We should. I don't know if I'll ever finish this. I wrote a note here. It says, bird over here, tweet, speech bubble to left in white. So I guess I wanted to put them over here, and I was going to have like a big tweet, like a speech bubble over here to say. I don't know what to say. I colored, oh, I got the hiccups, excuse me. I colored this bad boy with gel pens a long time ago. Oh, I got the hiccups. All right. Let that dry. Look at how cool it is already over there. I think just even if I don't use, I think I might have a good time, I guess it's not. No, I'll have a good time with my sprays. I'll have a good time using this, just as, because it's opaque. Like without deoxidization properties, like without respraying it and whatnot. Like I think I'll have fun using it just because it's more of an opaque spray. Does that make any sense at all? Drink some coffee. My words did not come out right. You know what I mean, Vern? Okay. That also means I need to test it over something even darker. So I shall take out another book. Let's see. Oh, we got tested on black, on the dark. Well, this is gessoed. Should I test it on that, or should I? As you can see, I cut this journal like Diane Reevely. These are all Dilutions paints when I was playing around, practicing with them. This is red. This is the red squid ink. Incredible ink. Not squid ink. My nieces. I just want to see Dilutions. What is going on over here? All right, let's just try it on black. And when I want to try something on black paper, I get out the wonderful book that Sandra sent. That made for me, not just sent me, made for me. Sandra is Scraps to Beauty here on YouTube. Is there anything that doesn't have my niece's writing? Oh yeah, here's some ones in the back. All right, this time I'm going to use. Good morning, Sandra. Speaking of the wonderful Z, I found some Distress Oxide sprays at Michael's Z. I'm so excited, and what luck to go to Michael's for the first time in 3 months. The last time I went to Michael's, I didn't buy anything, not even a thing. There was nothing to buy. So to go and see that they have new stuff like a couple oxide sprays was exciting. Let us see. And then to have them, they were on sale. I'm really where did I put my stencil box? It's really strange because it's big. It's not like here's a Dilution stencil that came with that one stamp set. A few cherries. Let's oh, Dilution stencils are feel different. Anyway, let's see. Oh, my hands are so shaky. What time is it? We gotta be careful. Oh, it's only 10 in the morning. Does somebody stream at 11? Well, it's almost. I have to eat something. But I know our wonderful friend Kathy Arbor. Today's Thursday, right? Yeah, Kathy will be on. Look at this, like like all the chalk is all over my table here. Kathy Arbor, Arbor. Kathy with a K will be on at 1 p.m. Eastern time today. I'm thinking. I'm hoping. I'm hoping I will be able to watch. I may not be. I'll be there to at least listen, guys. If I'm not, in the chat, like just give me a couple more weeks, please. Oh, but I mean, the medication is making me dizzy, but the other things it's doing for me, I can see, I can feel differences already, and I'm documenting all that. So I'm very, feel good. I just a little bit dizzy, but it's doing what it's supposed to do. This doesn't. Like my physical symptoms of anxiety have decreased by a lot, more than half, which is huge, which is big. Anxiety, a lot of people, it's not just about worrying and thinking whatever. For for me, I shouldn't say for those of us, just speaking about me. And my experience is the anxiety that I feel is physical. It's not just mental. It's not about just worrying about something. It it physically, it's like my body is um on fire, like, and if I'm really feeling anxious, something happens, like I'll feel this wave from the tip of my toes and it'll go all the way up, like tingling, like the energy, right? Anyway, so it is so next I have to go back in 2 weeks, so just be patient. I'm not going anywhere, guys. I'm back. Don't I'm back for good. I just need a couple weeks to get used to this medication because it makes me dizzy. But like I said, I hope that, showing that I'm still doing artwork in the behind the scenes. It's like I can't stream. It's so hard for me. It's just dizzy looking at a computer. But behind the scenes, I'm still creating and I'm still working towards, stuff. It's just so hard for me to read a chat or look at a screen or anything scrolling or moving on a screen. Anyway, hopefully in a couple weeks they say that once, because I'm literally changing the chemicals of my brain, right? So it's going to take 2 weeks to hopefully she figures that this dose now is the normal dose that I got on last night, so hopefully it'll be after this week or two, then it'll be normal, right? It's just getting used to the meds. Anybody that's been on these type of meds kind of, I know, understand what I mean. I really am doing my best, my friends. I don't want anyone to feel like I'm like my members or anybody else. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still creating. I'm still loving what I'm doing. I'm still exciting. I'm still hopeful. It's like I'm dizzy. Like I physically can't look at the computer or read the chat. And so my apologies about that, guys. I truly appreciate your patience, but I promise I'm not going anywhere. This isn't me retreating, or making excuses or anything like that. I truly can't. It's really hard, really hard. It's making me dizzy, but I know that this dizziness I'm feeling for, like last week and now, like I know it's just temporary, and it's for a reason. That's gonna be good. Welcome, Deborah. What are you spreading on the journal before what dries up, Debbie? Deco Art mixed media acrylic sprays that are all clogged. Oh, Deco Art mixed media stuff. Oh no. Thanks, ma'am. I just don't want anybody to think like, oh, here she goes again. She didn't stream yet. She's not. I'm not going anywhere. It's like I just physically, and that's why I got on first thing this morning. I got up and I didn't feel dizzy. I had a cup of coffee, so I came here. I'm just doing my best, but this isn't me. You guys know, like this isn't me backing away. It's just me. I can't look at my phone for too long. So please, I promise, guys, nothing exciting. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still cleaning my art room. I'm still creating art every day. I'm writing, I'm reading, I'm learning. Like I said, I read those 2 books last night because I can't watch too much, so which is probably good. The dizziness from screens and lights and flashing and stuff, it's making me read more books, so that that's a good thing. But it's different because this is a mood stabilizer I'm taking, which is unlike anything that I've taken in the past for my bipolar 2 disorder and anxiety. So it's different. It's just different. So but look, so there's two. So see what I mean about the opacity? This is the Dilutions paint, pretty sure. Some gesso. But look at how opaque that is. Oh, I'm gonna like it just for that. Not necessarily for the oxidization effects of then, adding water and making it just that. How it stands out, right? Regular, it's still not dry yet, but it's gonna sink in more. Now, let me see. Like over here. Let's see. Let's try to add the Mermaid Lagoon over here. Really though, where are my stencils? They must be under one of these boxes. That's UT. Did I put it really under my desk? I did. Oh, it's right here. Oh, my sweet love and goodness. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Just take it, whatever still comes at me first. Ooh, I like this one. This one is an artist seller one, I believe. All right. It's a Mermaid Lagoon. I'm just going to spray it on top here. I think. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Anne. Thanks, Patty. Thanks, C. Ooh, are you streaming now, Shauna, at 10? I'm about ready to go off too because bye, Z. Wonderful to see you, my friend. Um, yeah, it's been an hour and 15, so I need to go. Oh, I've got stuff everywhere. Well, that doesn't show too much opaqueness. I'm going to turn this over right here. This is, again, the Dina Wakley. So that kind of, I'm not sure. Maybe it's too similar. I thought it would show up because it's lighter than this, whatever blue I had going on there. There's still some stuff. What happens if I spray this with water and then put it? Wait for it to dry. Yeah, I'm not touching it. I'll just wait for it to dry and see if it. Oh yeah, because it does go. Oh, you're right, Pam. Of course, I have to wait for it to dry because that's when it oxidizes. This comp book is gonna be my next one that I start. Yeah, I'll make sure there's no pages. It'll be my next inked book. So I'll just put that in there. I shall add some water. Yeah, I need to head off. What day is it today? Thursday. I'm gonna go eat something and relax. Where is my other book? But yeah, I thank you all for popping in with me today. And again, just help just a couple weeks, my friends, while I get used to these new meds. I'm, like I said, still creating, I'm still writing, planning, all that fun stuff. It's just I'm having trouble with dizziness when looking at a screen. So thank you everybody for being here. Why is this wet? Now, where did I? Oh, because I left some stuff in here. So, oh, it's still not quite dry. This looks like clouds. Oh, I'm really going to like these distress sprays, I think, because they're kind of chalky and opaque. I kind of looked fun how that looks. It'll be definitely interesting once I start adding more water and more other things on top of here. So hopefully I'll pop on. I'll definitely see. I don't know if Shauna just said she was streaming or not. That confused me. But I shall see you definitely at 1 o'clock over on Kathy Arbour's channel, ARBOUR, here on the YouTube. Thank you for being here, Cindy. She is live? All right, Debbie. Thanks so much. Hope to see everybody over on the YouTube. Thanks again, guys. So, thank you again for your patience. I truly appreciate it. Much love.